Here we go.
She's waxed, vaxxed, and finally back. Introducing Bianca 2022.
My favorite activity is reading my Rolodex of hate. Why don't you join me?
Drag superstar
Bianca Del Rio.
took out the crown on the 6th season of Drag Race, making her mark as the self-proclaimed clown in a gown.
My name is Bianca. I'm from the deep south. Oh, them bitches can't handle my sassy ass mouth.
Since then, she's become one of America's most powerful queens and in-demand stand-ups. Her signature brand of insult comedy has inspired a film franchise, sold out stadiums, and rendered our own Tommy Little speechless.
I'm feeling a lot of emotions.
Yeah, it's called an erection.
Okay.
Hold on to that emotion, Tommy, because B's back down under and looking to get down and dirty in her unsanitised new show.
I'm not going to be pleasant. You.
Please welcome Bianca Del Rio.
I personally love the way that everybody's clapping and they have no idea who I am. That's what I love. Thank you for your conviction.
They can tell you're fabulous. You look fabulous. You only arrived in the country, what, a day or so ago? How
Literally.
do you look so good?
Yesterday, well, you know what? You don't sleep. And the great thing at my age is that if you stay in makeup, you're perfect for a funeral. So I'm ready to go. I can save my family a lot of time and energy and effort. And I got to say, though, it's a whole new group here from the last time that I was here.
We like to mix it up.
I'm just very glad that they got my memo to get rid of everyone else. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I saw a pic on your Insta of your wig drying.
Yes.
I had never thought of this before. Is this like a regular thing? Is this a
Hygiene?
routine?
Yes. Yes, it's important. No, and also that's like wig one because there's like 3 or 4 pieces that apply to my head. So that's the base wig. So I was there doing the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, which I just finished this past week. And, you know, you got to keep up with it. I was in one place for over a week and a half. So I had time to let the girls out, wash, sit in the window, and enjoy the countryside. But yeah.
But you said hygiene's important. Your show's called Unsanitized, though.
Well, you know, it was actually, I've been traveling with it now since last August. We started in America, then we went over Canada, Central America, UK, Europe, and so now I'm here on this leg of it. And it started out, you know, pre-pandemic, well, after post-pandemic, where we were all thinking of when are we going to work again? What are we doing? When are we getting back to some sense of normality? So I thought, what could be topical, but also explain how I am, which Unsanitized seemed to work.
Right. What's the cleanest part about the show?
Then I say hello. Hello is the opening, and then it's all downhill after that. Yeah.
It's a very traditional way to start. I wasn't expecting that.
Yes.
There was a review from your Edinburgh Fringe.
Oh, God.
No. I actually want you to explain to me whether this is good or bad. The review said you had a voice like a jet engine.
Yeah, well, you know, listen, let's just face it. I have a face to match. So it works out well for me. I'd say that's probably, if that's the nicest thing they can say in an interview, I take no fault with it. I go, this is what it is.
So you're happy with that?
Of course I am. Yeah, you could have said much worse. Think about it. Think about it.
Oh, so you go.
Yeah, Bianca, I try and make a living out of insulting people. I'm obviously not as good at as you are.
Yeah.
How do you get material like that to insult people and get away with it?
Well, you find new victims. That's the game.
But it's so politically correct world now. I'm surprised you can even survive to do that.
Well, you know what's funny is that I would say if you deal with social media, if you look at things on the bigger spectrum, then of course someone has something to say and everyone's going to come in and chime in. But before, you know, people that wanted to see you or be entertained by you would come to your show and follow you, and the people that get it, get it. So the people that don't. So I think if I was dealing with something like a television show in particular, there's rules and rights that you have to deal with. But with me, I'm on stage, I'm doing my thing. Usually the people know what they're getting into when they come to see me.
So do you have to ignore social media? Because I presume
I don't
some people
engage in it, if that makes sense. You know, I show what I show, but I also don't take the compliments or the insults.
Yeah.
You know, because either way, you're going to be doomed.
You're good mates with a good mate of ours, that's Courtney Act.
Oh, I can't with her. Yes. So she's had a falling out with me because I recently had to tell her through therapy that I'm actually prettier. And I think it's... Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? No. But yeah, she's one of those where she's a good friend of mine. We've done Drag Race together, which was now 8 years ago, which is insane.
8 years?
8 years, yeah, time flies. Wow. So we've been friends for quite some time.
We've got some amazing up-and-coming drag queens in Australia.
Yeah.
I'd love to get your thoughts on one in particular.
Please.
This queen. Have a look. Tell us
Yes.
how you feel about it. Is there potential?
It's a look. I'm committed to the look. And you know what I enjoy is that probably that day she had the best time, but she needs to tell her face.
I was forced to wear high heels.
We were all forced, and this is how it starts.
To be fair, that's the most he's smiled in a long time.
I think you look great. Listen, I think you look great, and it's a very
Just
sensible.
smile a bit more. Is that the
Yes,
tip?
I say smile a little more.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy, exactly.
You can actually hear the face muscles creaking.
No, it was definitely a look. How long do you have to wear it?
I was on stage one night in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and that thing was so heavy.
Yeah.
I could hardly lift my head up, and I was in high heels, which I don't make a habit of going around around in high heels.
But one night, and I'm now going on 27 years of doing this. So you've made the right choice. You've made the right choice.
All right, well, head to details on Bianca's new show, Unsanitized. It kicks off around the country this week.